Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 exercises that you can do with a belt to get better at arm wrestling. So let's get to it. Okay guys, we're going to start off with pronation exercises. As you can see, I have my belt with a 15-pound weight wrapped around it, just for demonstration purposes. We're going to start off with an exercise for your pronation. Okay, so basically you have to wrap around the belt through your thumb, and we're gonna pronate through the thumb. Okay, so you're gonna start with a supinated wrist, and you're gonna pronate through it, and always maintain a little bit of a cup, just so you can mimic the motion of a top roll with your wrist, and mimic the motion to open up your opponent's fingers. Yeah, so this is the first one. Okay guys, so let's get to the second exercise for pronation. This is a little bit similar to the first exercise. The only difference is the wrap and the position that we're going to have the pressure going to your hand. Okay, so you're going to have your wrist through the belt, then through the knuckle. It's kind of a rise and pronation exercise. So you're going to have the belt right through your knuckle. So all the pressures goes down your wrist, and it's trying to open up it. You see? Okay, so you're going to just pronate right through it, through your knuckle, instead of a thumb. Okay, these couple of exercises, I like working on it between a range of 10 to 20 reps. If I'm mainly focusing on strength and progressive overload, I'm gonna be on the 10 rep range. And if I'm only using it for recovery, I'm gonna be more in the upper range, like 20 to 30 reps with a lower weight, just for the pump. Okay guys, so let's get to the rising exercises. This is rising, is the ability of keeping your hand as up as you can. It is very important for arm wrestling. It's one of the key movements. So we're gonna be working on it with the belt in a similar fashion as the previous exercise. You're gonna have your hand through the belt and also through the knuckle. But what's the difference? In the previous one, we had the pressure round the knuckle, trying to open up your hand through the side. In these exercises, you're gonna have your belt through the lower knuckle. Okay, so basically, this pressure is gonna try to lower up your hand, and you don't have to let it. So it's kind of a isometric hold with pulses. So you lift the weight with this pressure on your hand, and you do these kind of pulses, just maintaining good posture through the exercise, so we can work all the brachioradialis muscle, also your forearm flexors and extensors. All right, so I'm going to show you also another variation of the rising movement. It's the same wrap with the belt, through the belt, and also through the knuckle. Only I recommend this exercise to do it in the upper range of reps. Maybe 15 plus, 15, 20, 30, and also 50 reps. This is mainly for recovery and getting the pump. Maybe after a heavy table session, you're a little bit sore and you want to have a blood flow on your arm. You can do this exercise with a lower weight, obviously, than the pulses. You do the same rep, only you let your hand go as low as it can, and you extend. Low as it can, and you extend. And you do this movement for as many reps as your forearm can till you feel the burn. All right, guys, so we have the pronation exercises and the rising exercises down, and we only have left supination and also a bonus exercise I'm going to show you. So supination, let's talk about it. We're going to have a similar rep like the previous exercises, only we're going to wrap it the other way. No through the knuckle, but through the hand. You're gonna have a slight cup. You're gonna have your hand through the belt, then through the hand by the other side, the previous ones, and you're gonna have your hand in a neutral position. And you're gonna supinate. You supinate so you can really hit that bicep and get used to this position. This is really great for inside pullers. You're gonna work in on a hook, a dragging hook, an offensive hook, defensive hook, and also for pullers that like to press. So yeah, this is a very important pressure that you're gonna have to use in various situations in the table. Um, I actually prefer this exercise more in the upper range. I always work on it 20 plus reps. Why? Because the pressure that it puts on your wrist is greater than the previous exercises, so we have to be careful. A little bit of lower weight and upper reps to get a pump. All right, as I said in the previous exercise, we have a bonus one. This would be our sixth exercise, and it's a famous exercise made by Devon Larratt. You have to use a belt, like in the previous ones. You only get your thumb right through it. You're gonna pronate, but mainly you're gonna do a kind of a thumb curl. It's gonna blow up your hand. Um, we all know that the thumb is a crucial part of arm wrestling. You can pronate through the thumb. You can have better hand control, better rise control, better pronation control. So we have to really work on it. Okay, so we get a grip through the thumb. We get on a neutral position. We just curl it. Obviously, you're not going to be able to lift as much weight like in the previous exercises because the thumb is a smaller muscle group. But it's a great way to get a pump on your thumb and make it bigger, so it's hard for your opponent to get a grip on you. Okay, guys, so that was it for today's video. I really hope that you got an idea of how to train with an arm wrestling belt, so you can get better on the pronation, rising, and supination movements. Later on future videos, I'm gonna have some cupping exercises that you can do with a dumbbell on the cable rack and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was it for today. Let me know in the comments if you liked the video, and thank you so much. See you in the next one.